What's up, guys? Thanks for the opportunity to be here in Vancouver. It's been great so far. I got in last night. Just ready to get out there and put on a good fight for the fans and everyone watching at home also. And Canada's been great so far, so looking forward to the rest of the week.
What kind of pressure comes along with being in a title fight, something like that? Obviously, you're a pretty young fighter, but
My last fight was a title fight with RFA, so it's not something that's new to me. It's just a different stage, so it's still the same excitement, but not really any more pressure.
And main event, I spoke with you in the past. Does being main event back then, you didn't think that it was a big deal getting moved from co-main event up to main event? Has that sort of sunk in a little bit more now that you're only 2 days out from the fight?
Yeah, I mean, it's still a fight either way. I'm still fighting the same guy, whether it's the first fight or the last fight on the card. So whether it's main event or not doesn't really make a difference to me. You're still going in there for a 25-minute fight, so you just got to be ready for that. You don't have to. I mean, you can't worry about the outside factors of the main event. Worrying about that isn't going to get you the win or the loss. So just focus on the fight.
How the hands been? Knocking people out in training or what? Because you're
It's
looking
been
for that
going.
knockout.
It's going really well. With Dwayne Ludwig in our camp, it's been leaps and bounds from when I started the past year with him, and so it's just it's going to be exciting to go out there and show my skills.
talk about Dwayne's influence on your training. Obviously, his Muay Thai is sensational, but these other guys from your gym talk a lot about how he's structured the training and just like everything.
Yeah, he's made it. He's taken on the head coaching position to a whole new level. I mean, he watches tape on our guys. He knows a lot about the sport because he's a veteran of the sport and a veteran of K1, and he's been around for a long time. So it's not like we're bringing somebody in who hasn't been there and done that. And so he knows exactly what needs to be done on a daily basis, and he has a curriculum just like if you were to go to school. The same thing with his Muay Thai system, and we drill, every day of the week, and we do our private lessons with him also in MIP sessions. So it's been something special so far this year for our team.
Is he going to be in your corner?
Yeah, he'll be here.
And what would it mean to you to bring a team or a belt back to Team Alpha Male? The criticism of the team has been obviously they can win big fights, but they can't win big titles and stuff like that. So what would it mean to you to bring back a belt?
Well, it's exciting because I'm Dwayne's first champ with the RFA belt, so that's always something that's exciting to him and myself. So I'm just going out there to win and get after it. So I mean, after the fight's over, I want to walk home with that belt and bring it back to SAC. I room with Joseph Benavidez, so hopefully we'll have 2 belts in 2 weeks.
Would this be a bigger accomplishment for you than winning the RFA belt? Because RFA is a respectable promotion, but obviously way more attention is on World Series of Fighting.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely a bigger promotion and things like that. It's just the way that I look at things is, it's another title fight, and you can't look at it as bigger or smaller. Either way, it's still the same. It's a 25-minute fight. You're going to fight somebody from the other side of the cage, and you got to go out there and win. You can't worry about what promotion, or it'll be cool once I have the belt. Go out there, get the win, and then worry about having the belt afterwards.
How much of an impact did it have on your training? All these guys, obviously next week, I think 4 of your teammates are on the card.
Yeah.
Last week, Chris Woldsworth and all that stuff. How much should that affect your training camp to be able to?
Oh, it's been awesome. Everybody's been in the gym at the same time. We got 4 guys next week. Holdsworth was last week, and everyone's camps are peaking at the same time. It was something special in the gym, just having everybody there. That's the first time in a while that everyone's been at a fight, in fight mode for the same period of time the past 4 weeks.
And obviously you're a very accomplished wrestler. What's kind of your thoughts on MMA wrestling? Who do you think is the best wrestler in MMA? Besides yourselves.
I think the best MMA wrestler is Ben Askren. He uses it to his advantage, and he can hold guys down, and he can get there and make guys not want to be there anymore. And that's just the ability to smother guys with his hips and that heavy pressure on top. And Askren doesn't get enough credit for it because people think he's boring, but to be able to hold a guy down and to be able to control a guy like he does is something special that even jiu-jitsu guys can't do for the most part. So it's awesome to see, and hopefully he gets another big opportunity in the future.
When you hear kind of about his situation, people think he's too boring. You kind of just say it yourself. How, as a wrestler, how do you make sure you don't get that same stigma attached to you?
I mean, it's all about winning, and however you can win. I don't criticize anybody for just standing and banging. I don't criticize anybody for just getting it to the ground for submission, and so I don't criticize him for just going out there and wrestling. However you can win, it's a career. So career is based on wins and losses, really, in the long run, and it's about making money. So whatever he has to do to win, and he's training with one of the best stand-up gyms in the world, really, with Rufus Sport. So I think it's I think it'll come to him if he wants it to. He could go out and do the same thing he wants, and it's still going to work. So it's up to him.
So what about you personally? Do you focus a lot about being exciting, or is it just get the win?
I think if you focus on the technique and get better every day, you're going to be exciting no matter what. If you focus on being exciting, you're not going to be, because you're going to be so worried about being exciting, you're not going to do anything out there. And it's more about working every day to where everything comes subconsciously in your head in the fight, instead of thinking about, oh, I want to do something cool and exciting. Pettis doesn't do that. Pettis goes out there and he trains and does those things in the gym, and so it comes naturally to him in the fight. So the way you train is the way you fight.
Yeah, and then Georgi, obviously a knock on him a lot has been his wrestling, stuff like that, but he said he's been training with Bubba Jenkins a lot for this fight. Do you care about that at all, or is he?
No, I mean, it doesn't matter who you train with. Yeah, it's you could train with whoever. It takes years and years to get good wrestling. And Bubba's one of my good friends. He said they trained together once or twice. So, I mean, I'm not really worried about. I'm not worried about it if he would have trained with them for 8 weeks. So it's not. It doesn't bother me. I mean, it's a fight. Like Georgie said in one of his interviews, it's not a wrestling match. And everyone I fought has said that so far. But it's it's not a jiu-jitsu match. It's not a stand-up match. It's MMA. I know that. So nothing new.